call it sentimental, but you always feel like, well, you always feel like, I always feel like crying when I see that strong energy. And the playoffs are over. It just ended about a minute ago, and they kept shaking hands. And the numbers that we kept saying over and over: 83, 61, 19, 7, 12, 7, 737, 7737, 77737. This will create a 5, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, but let's not get into that. House of the rising sun, C and H. 3 times 8, 3 plus 8 equals to 24, plus 11 equals to 35. 3 and 5, okay, 3 and 7 will equal to your 10. 5 and 5 equals to your 10. It was just this over and over and over. House of DC, Mars, the Church of Mars, House of DC. House of DC, and then boom, 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 888 comes in. Coach comes in, first hand he shakes, they show on TV, 39. The two penguins I see, or the two players I see combined, again, 7 and 3. His number and Venus come together. So for me, it touches me that I know that in this noggin over here, that the relationship shows up. And I just finished working on George, because, I don't know, it's been a long time since I have mentioned that everything to do with what's going on now has to do with George. I'm not sure if I want to put this in the video, but I will put it in the video. G and E, 7 and 5, 7th letter, 5th letter. In the design, here's the E, which is also pronounced as a J. Inside the House of the French. G, E. G and E come together. Here's George right over here. George. G, G, E, R, O. G, E, R, O. George. I don't know where the Georgian Straits is. When we put it together, 7 and 5, it becomes 67 and 65. 67 and 65 is a total of 132. 132. 33, 33, 33, 33. 4 times 33, 120, 132. 44, 44, 44. They are reversed. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12 and 7. 12 and 7 equaling to 19. 7 times 5, 7 plus 5 equals to 47, the number inside the moon. 47. 4 times 7, 4 plus 7 is 28. 11 equals to 39. This is 10. This is 369. That's where you find this number, 369. 369, 18 and 21, connecting two sides of the board of 36. Inside O and R equals to a total of 6 and 9. Equals to a total of 6 and 9, and this is the word for gold. This is the word for gold. And this or that, gold is this or that. The AT system of the heavens, the transfer heavens, this and that. G and E again. So this will be 33 and 12. Actually, 33 and 12. And 12, 33 and 24 equals to 57, the number of the moon. 47, 69, 47. We're going to add up the first digit. 7 and 7, 14, and 9 equals to 23, equals to 5. 4 and 4 is 8, and 6 is 14, equals to 5. 14 and 23. Now, when you bring that back to design, it connects the two sides together inside the design I showed yesterday. This is not me. This is exactly what happens in roulette. Black, black, black. These are all black. Then when you come down to 14, it becomes red, black, red. Black, black, black. 1, 2, 3, 4 blacks. 1 red. Oh, excuse me. These are all blacks. This is the only red. Over here, the 12 is the only red. These are all blacks. Now, I haven't put that together, that scenario, what it is. We're going to go back and finish with George. Okay, let me move my camera over so I can see what I'm looking at myself. So we come down to 47. 7 and 7, 23. 6, 10, 14, and 23 equals to 37, the same number. 3 times 7, 21. 3 plus 7, 10 equals to that 31. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, and we're back to DC holiday again, the DC world. 9339 is the sky of Saturn. 93 is the word Saturn. 3 and 9 is 12, is 3. This becomes 3. This becomes 6. This becomes 3. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 equals to a total of 27. 27 and 27 equals to 54. The sun rises, the foxhole, inside rotation of the 9 lives of the cat and dog because of the birth cycle in the house of Mars. Location 1020. Remember, they announced it perfectly. 90 seconds to go between 60 and 120. Okay, 180, half of that is 90. Comes out to the same number, 27. And what is the doorway for that halfway? 87, 7 and 8. 7 goes to 5, 8 goes to 10. Sidney Crosby. 7, 8, and 3. 1, 0 equals to 7. 2, 6 equals to 8. 0 and 0 is 12 equals to 3. The split of the doorway is right here and becomes 7 and 8, 15 equals to 6, 3. 8 and 3 equals to 11 equals to 2, 72. for 7286 because that is the communication network between two sides. 686 in the gematria scale. There is nothing else. You bring in the birth into this world. So now we're going to bring it down. So what we get over here is 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 and 4. That will say the sun fox. It is the letter D and E. 20, 4 times 5, 4 plus 5, 09, equals to 2669, 95. Einstein, 1776, in another equation that I have. It runs perfect to the day. So we're going to come back here and I'm going to see what I'm thinking inside the house of George. 39 and 69, 79, 89, 99, 108, 78 on the outside, the doorway to 69. Rotation, because what's in between 6 and 9? That's right, 6, 7, 8, 9. 78 and 9 is 87, and 60 is 147. 147. Not because I did it, because that's what it is. The short count for George is 12, and 6 is 18, and 9 is 27, and 7 is 34, and 5 equals to 39. Everything runs Mars and Saturn. Now this is a short version because it is all Confucian and it's 7:14 right now. If we look at 7:14, 7 times 14 is the high sky. It equals to 98. 7 minutes at 60 seconds is 420. 420, 420, 420, 420. And 14 equals to 434. 343. 4 times 3, 4 times 3 equals to 12, and 12 times 12 times 12, 144. 4 plus 3, 4 plus 3 is 14. 14 times 144 equals to a total of, let's see if we can calculate together, 14 times 144 equals to 2016. 144 divided by 6 equals to 24 hours. 25, 9, 20 divided by 24 equals to 1080. 1080 pi, but we're not going to do that. That'll be 1686. What we're going to do is 25, 9, 20 divided by 6. No, divided by 4320, because the vibration between 1 and 5 is 6. 5 and 1. Everything in numbers is perfect. It cannot be any different. And if there's a remainder, it's a reminder of the section we're in. And there's many, many, many ways to get there. Now we're going to add on B, sounding E family, 25 equals to a total of 17. 0, 0, both get a 6, 67 and 16, 51 Mars, house of the church. The steeple in the center of the church, dividing two sides. The V upside down is because from up is down. 3 and 5, 3 times 5 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 15. 15 and 8, 23. 0, 8 becomes 68 and 15, 83. Both C and E, the first one's in the E family, 166, 616, the halfway house, because of where 6 is located, in between. 6 is located in between, 4, 5, 6, in between the four corners. But if you put the anyways, we're not going to go to that. Now, when we add the D, because this is 2, 3, and 4, we end up at 95. Einstein, the theory of relativity. 5 and 2, 9 minus 2. 9 and 6, 5 and 2, 6 and 2. Venus, the house of Venus, controller, inside Saturn. And remember, they have to use what is the reality and transfer it over to the next world. So if Venus was running 2 times 2 is 4, then we have 2 times 3, the halfway house, is 6 Saturn, and 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and those are the values, knowing that 8 is 3 and 3 below 2 in this scenario. In Lo Shu, they put 8, okay, in this corner. They put 2 in this corner. The cycle of the moon is over here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 7, 6, the diameter of the moon. Is there anything else I'm missing in this equation? Here is the number of days in the moon. 4 times 7, 4 plus 7. 4 times 7 is your 28. 2 times 8, 2 plus 8 equals 16 and 10, 26. 26, 52, the number to Earth. 52 and 69 is 121. 11 times 11. 52 is 7. 52 is 7. 7, 6, 7. 7 times 6, 42. 7 times 6, 42. 84 is the number to Pluto, the halfway house. 4 and 8 is half and twice as much. Half is 5, twice as much as 2. 5 and 2 is Earth. 7 times 6, 42. 42, 7 and 6 is 13. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 3, 4. 3 times 4 equals to 12. And 7 equals to 19. Both sides of fade. The yellow ball now comes into the effect. So 7, 6, 7. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals to 55. And 55 equals to 110. And the towers went down. 110. There were 2 towers, 220. And that's what they have to have as a plug-in. Be careful where the straits are, because it's from under the ground that something will come. If you're talking about a void earth below, then something will come from below as well above, because everything has been bronzed Raphael, remember third place and what you get for it, because that's one of the most important. Thank you for watching this video. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins on the phenomenal season and playoffs that they have, although I didn't watch very much, but more or less they beat the Sharks, and that's the way it's going to be. The frozen on ice Penguins, ice cold. I will voice ice, my friends. I will voice my friends. Thank you for watching.